Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Elite Mode, Case 41, Trick or Treat. Let's allow Chapter 2, and one of the suspects is trying to run away, but nobody is leaving the house, not until we solve the case. Yes. I just spotted someone dressed like a witch running away from the house. I tried to stop them, but it was too late. Did you see where they went? I think they ran into that costume shop over there. Okay, Katrina, let's go catch that runaway. Okay. Katrina, I don't see anyone dressed like a witch in... Welcome. I'm Lily Chen, and this is the Spooky Den. What supernatural marvels are you on a quest for today? Ma'am, we're on a quest to know why you were just seen running away from Gregory Linz's house. Ah, Gregory, he comes to my shop often. I'll explain anything you want, but just give me a minute to feed my cat. Did you hear, Katarina? Miss Chen said our relative used to visit her shop. I agree, we should take a look around before questioning her. Keep calm and focus on economics. Nice one. Considering that I also study economy. Katarina, this security camera might hold some useful footage, I agree. Let's unlock it. And don't forget we also need to have a war with the shop owner. Okay. Alright, let's unlock the security camera. If there's anything regarding the victim or the costume shots the security camera, Katarina, Catherine will find it. Yes. Well, there was a play button, I was hoping we would see the footage ourselves. Okay, let's... well, 12 hours for that. Alright, let's go to... the witch. Miss Chen, what are you doing at Mr. Linz's party? And why did you run off? Well, Gregory's a charming boy, always buying things like one of my personal favorite spirit boards for his girlfriend. And tonight I agreed to do tarot readings at his party, but I kept my store open so my evenings be spent scurrying back and forth from his house. It's days like this that we wish we had a flying broomstick, don't we, Elvira? Sounds like you're not aware that Gregory Linz was just murdered. Gregory has joined the spirit world? I should have known. Gregory did have a particularly dark aura around him, and Elvira can sense the dead surrounding us as we speak. Alright, Miss Chen, please stay in your shop as we may need to ask you further questions. Well then. What is there to see on the camera? Kathy, what'd you make of that security camera from the costume shop? A lot, actually. I found some disturbing footage involving your victim. Disturbing footage of our victim? Let's see it. Alright, let's see what it's about. Hey baby, how about I get you this hot nurse costume for Halloween? Maybe it will get you in the mood for fooling around tonight. Greg, I told you many times that you won't get me into your bed. So stop pressuring me to sleep with you. Oh. So you had problems, huh? Katrina. That was our victim and his girlfriend having a fight. Yep, sounds like Lynn was trying to get Polly to sleep with him, and she wasn't having it. Polly acted like the victim was a perfect boyfriend, but it seems things weren't all that peachy. We better have another word with her. Yeah. Let's hear her side of the story. Lisbeth Katrina. Hey, found out who murdered my Gregory? Funny you should act like that since you had a fight just recently. Not yet, but we have uncovered other things, including that Greg had been pressuring you to go to bed with him. Oh, Lisbeth Katrina, I'm mortified you know about that. The thing is, I took a vow that I wouldn't get intimate with anyone until my wedding day. Greg knew this. But one day I was sat on the couch watching a wind-up Satsuma. And Greg, he tried to grope me. I managed to push him away and he didn't try anything again. Until today with all his gross innuendos. It was horrible and disrespectful. Miss O'Brien, I'm sorry you had to put up with this, but I hope you didn't resort to desperate measures to stop Mr. Lin harassing you. Now, since we're in his bedroom, Lisbeth Katrina will make another sweep of it. Damn it, what's wrong with me? It could be her. I put up a blanket on me because it's a bit cold in my room. A big coffin. Enough to fit a person. Wonder if anybody's inside it. Dead or alive. Katarina, that piece of paper's got the victim's name on it. Let's scoop up those beige crumbs to see what else is written. And I agree, there might be something hiding at the bottom of that candy bowl. We better sift through it. But what on earth do you want with this coffin? Well, first of all, it's weird that it's in his room. And the good thing would be that it's Halloween and yeah, somebody is in there. Is somebody in there? Yikes! There's noises coming from inside it. Katarina, you're braver than me. You open the coffin. Well, I hope it's not a mummy. Or anybody else who's dead. Okay. Whoever's inside it, I have a gun and you won't try to hurt me. Oof, almost pressed one. Let's open it up. Katrina, you got the coffin unlocked. We better open it. Well, look at that. It's a vampire. Please don't kill me. Young man, what are you doing inside a coffin? Oh, pew. It's only you officers. I thought... Never mind, it's a long story. Wait, you're A.C. Patel, the computer science student who did a presentation on Rosetta Pierre. Yep, I remember him. Mr. Patel, please get out of that coffin so you can explain what you were doing in it. Dressed up as Count Dracula. Alright, now let's collect the crumbs. Gregory coming to your party, have the information ready. Oh. Katerina, now you clean the stuff off the note to the victim, you can see what it says. It reads, Gregory coming to your party, have the information ready. Information? What's that about? Maybe a closer look at the crumbs that were on the note will reveal who was corresponding with the victim. That's right. Okay, now let's look through the bowl. Oh, what's this? Hold on, isn't that the thing used to sharpen knives? Is that it? Katrina, you found a weird rectangular stone in the bowl of candy. I have no idea what this stone is and whether it's related to our murder, but as it was in the victim's room, we better have Amir examine it. I think it's used to sharpen knives, and in this case, the murder weapon, because I can see the scratches on it, so... Alright, 12 hours for it. Now let's analyze the particles. What could that be? Porridge oats. Who said he eats that? Katrina, those crumbs on the note to the victim were crushed porridge oats. Is the professor? What? You're saying you remember Kevin Charles complaining about his porridge curdling when we spoke to him? Yes, that's what he said. This means the professor must have written this note. What information was he after? Whatever it was, it sent Charles to the victim's party even though he told us he hated noisy soy res. We better talk to him, Katerina. That's right. Alright, let's go to ASIP first. So, Mr. Patel, what were you doing in a coffin in Gregory Linz's bedroom? Well, it's better, Katrina. I spent the day watching scary movies like I'll Wind Up Satsuma to get into the Halloween spirit, but then I found out Gregory was killed. Whoever did it is coming after me next. I just know it. That's why I hid in that coffin. Why would anyone be after you? I don't know. I just have a bad feeling. Where's my spirit board? I need to get answers from the underworld stat. Whoa, you're taking this very seriously. You do that, Mr. Patel. But first, tell us how you knew the victim, Mr. Lin. Greg and I went to high school together. They let me skip a few grades, so we were in the same year even though I was younger. I never heard anyone say bad things about my old friend, but then again I spend more time on my computer than with people. This is the first party I've been to in months, and look what happens. I'm never leaving the house again. Well then. Alright, let's go to the professor now. Mr. Charles, we thought you hated Gregory Linz's noisy parties. So why did we find a note saying you were coming to his Halloween do tonight? Oh, but what is the true meaning of hate? Is it fear or love with the fear? Will love and hate unite? Or just tell us, what were you doing there? Mr. Charles, enough of your philosophical musings. Now tell us straight, what was the information you wanted from the victim? Yes, I suppose it all started when I decided to educate myself on popular culture, and A Wind Up Satsuma happened to be playing at the cinema. In the movie they used some interesting behavior modification techniques to subdue delinquent youths. And I got my ticket about the recent murders at the university. perhaps if I study students' behavior, I might determine who was at risk of being murdered next. You know that that's impossible, Ben. So I asked Gregory to help me by telling me everything he knew about the students and told him I'd collect the information tonight. And did he give it to you? No, when I arrived at the party, Gregory said he changed his mind. He thought I was just using it to get juicier case studies for my next book. How could he think me so callous when all I desired was to draw these mortal souls away from hellish despair? Dude, collecting information of students is like stalking them. Well, Mr. Charles, we better not find out you resorted to violent means to extract the information you wanted from the victim. Is this strange stone what it is to be? What I know it to be. Katerina, what do you do when 50 zombies surround your house? Good question. I pick up a gun, even though I don't have one, well, imaginary one, or I just run off, and maybe I just climb up on the rooftop and signal for help. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Hope it's Halloween. That's a good one. I have to remember it for Carter. You were just joking. But we got a monster of our own to catch up here, so what can you tell us about the weird stone Katerina found in the victim's bedroom? It's a sharpening stone, Katerina. It's used to sharpen the edges of steel tools, such as knives. Well, yeah, told you. Guessed it. What's more, the indentation and curvature of the scratch marks on the stone are consistent with those made when sharpening a sight. Which means the killer used this stone to make sure their weapon would be as effective as possible. So your hunch in picking up the stone paid off, Katerina. Did it reveal anything else about the perpetrator? Yes, I noticed traces of cognac, apple brandy, and vermouth, the ingredients of a corpse survivor, which means your killer is a fan of this cocktail. Sounds deliciously sweet, unlike our unsavory perpetrator. And well, remember, Katerina, Agent Lim was Sibia corpse survivor when we spoke to him. I'll add it to his profile. Yes, he did, I remember it. Katerina, this Halloween mystery is getting more intriguing by the minute. It turns out our victim kept pushing his girlfriend to sleep with him. He also angered the philosophy professor by refusing to divulge information on the university students. We've now met the cookie owner of a nearby costume shop and had a bizarre encounter with student AC Patel, who seemed more spooked than anything. Could any of these people have had reason to gut Gregory Lynn with a sharpened sight? Katerina, thank God I found you. Ramirez, what's the matter? I just spoke to your victim. What? No, it can't be. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!